I knew in the back of my mind all the time, even before I had this disease, that everything happened for a reason and everything was meant to be. And I just knew in my heart that God wasn't going to take me up with him. And I remember one prayer distinctively when I was in bone marrow transplant and I was in isolation. My parents had to go after a certain time because I couldn't handle the germs because I had no immune system. But before they left, I asked if they wanted to pray. And I remember asking him to get me through this as fast and as easy as possible so I could start doing what I had planned to do and making this difference. But I also told him that I knew it was very nice up there with him and I could just imagine, but that I'm not ready to go because I still have a lot more to accomplish.
Tomorrow you have this little appointment with the Prime Minister?
Well, I wouldn't call it a little appointment because I'm going to make it very special when I meet him.
I bet the Prime Minister has no idea what's in store for him tomorrow.
I'm not going to tell you much of a story. He's a very talented, wonderful young man, and you will see that right from the beginning. Please welcome to the stage from Vancouver, BC, Michael Cuccione.
Thank you. Feel at home already. Here's another example of why I'm working on my mission and why I have the drive to do what I'm doing. How many of you in this audience have been touched by cancer in one way or another? Knowing a friend or a family member, someone really close, or yourself. Now look around you and look at the hands that are up. That's a lot of hands. And that's why we need to find the cure now. We have to do this now so we can get all these hands that were up to stay down when this question's asked. We need to see that.
I'm taken by the tenderness of your soul, brighter than the sunset as it glows. My mind paints a picture of what I want us to be. Together forever, need you to believe. I climb as tall this mountain, swim the farthest sea. I love everything about you, you're the only one for me. Girl, I look at you, oh baby, my heart is just for you. When the time is right, I'll give it all to you. Yeah. Give it all to you, my baby. When you look at me, girl, you fill my mind. You know I'm thinking of you all the time. When you're not around me, still here in my heart. Don't wanna live without you, never wanna be apart. Your eyes light up the room, you know we're meant to be. I love everything about you, baby, can't you see? Girl, I look at you, oh baby, my heart is just for you. When the time is right, I'll give it all to you. I'll give it all to you, give it all to you. I look at you, oh baby, my heart is just for you. Just for you. When the time is right, I'll give it all to you. Give it all to you. Give it all to you, my baby. I climb the tallest mountain, swim the farthest sea. I love everything about you, you're the only one for me.